On January 1, 2024, a magnitude 7.6 earthquake struck central Japan, leaving a trail of destruction. The earthquake occurred at around 4:10 p.m. local time, sending shockwaves across the scenic Noto Peninsula in Ishikawa prefecture, with the epicenter located at a depth of 10 kilometers, as carefully recorded by the United States Geological Survey. The consequences were swift and devastating, unfolding a tale of collapsed buildings, rampant fires, and the ominous triggering of tsunami alerts resonating as far away as eastern Russia. The Japan Meteorological Agency, attuned to the gravity of the situation, promptly sounded the alarm, issuing a tsunami warning for the coastal regions of western Japan. The first ominous waves, harbingers of the impending disaster, crashed onto the shores just over 10 minutes after the initial seismic upheaval. The city of Wajima in Ishikawa prefecture bore witness to the early onslaught, reporting tsunami waves measuring approximately 1.2 meters by 4:21 p.m. The coastal areas, now facing the dual threat of seismic and tidal calamities, were thrust into a state of emergency. As the tsunami warnings reverberated, the Defense Ministry sprang into action, deploying a formidable force of 1,000 military personnel to the affected regions. Footage captured the seismic ferocity as cameras trembled violently, mirroring the intensity of waves that mercilessly pounded the coastline. Homes, once sturdy symbols of habitation, succumbed to the earthquake's wrath, their roofs collapsing and foundations shaken to their core. The transportation arteries of Japan, exemplified by the iconic Shinkansen bullet trains, were brought to a standstill. Nearly 1,400 passengers found themselves ensnared within immobile high-speed trains for more than 11 agonizing hours, underscoring the logistical challenges faced by the authorities. The aftermath unfolded like a scene from a dystopian nightmare. Fire erupted in Wajima City, Ishikawa Prefecture, adding an infernal dimension to an already dire situation. Power outages engulfed more than 30,000 households, plunging the affected regions into darkness and exacerbating the challenges faced by rescue teams.
Okay. しっかり不能断面 OK で、次担架入れるよ、担架用意して。大丈夫、大丈夫。まっすぐ待て。
The impact on infrastructure was stark. Bullet trains suspended, highways closed, and burst water pipes further compounding the chaos. Communication networks faltered, with some cell phone services in the region rendered silent. The digital realm became a repository of despair, as social media platforms broadcasted the aftermath of the quake. Store aisles were strewn with goods, offering a surreal glimpse into the disarray left in the seismic wake. The magnitude of the disaster left over 32,500 homes in Ishikawa prefecture without power, prompting concerns about the vulnerable state of critical services. In a rare glimmer of relief, no abnormality was reported at the nuclear plants in the area. averting a potential nuclear crisis amidst the natural catastrophe. As the immediate shock began to settle, Japan's weather agency issued a stern warning, cautioning that powerful aftershocks could reverberate over the next 3 days to a week. The specter of further building collapses and landslides loomed large, adding a layer of complexity to the already Herculean task of managing the aftermath. Evacuation orders rang out, and citizens sought refuge in stadiums, bracing themselves for an uncertain period away from their homes. The unfolding tragedy served as a stark reminder of Japan's delicate equilibrium with seismic forces. While the nation is no stranger to earthquakes, the magnitude of Monday's tsunami warning harked back to the haunting specter of March 2011, when a major quake and its subsequent tsunami led to nuclear meltdowns, etching a traumatic chapter in Japan's collective memory. At least 2,294 people were still stranded in Ishikawa prefecture on Sunday as snow and sleet hampered rescue and relief efforts, and roads were cut off due to the Noto Peninsula earthquake, Kyodo News reported. The disaster claimed at least 128 lives as of Sunday. Meanwhile, at least 195 people are still reported missing, and more heavy snow or rain is expected overnight in the region. Aftershocks continued to shake Ishikawa prefecture and nearby areas 2 days after a magnitude 7.6 tremor slammed the area. The first 72 hours are considered crucial to save lives after disasters.